motion that's been on for some time after a court case. There are some people who went to court quietly on a matter of public interest litigation. We got to know about this court matter when the ruling was out. Normally, public interest litigation doesn't operate this way. That's done clandestinely, and then people only get to hear at the tail end when there's a ruling. We have been looking for the petitioner to no avail, because we wanted to encourage him to appeal. But he's not available to us, clearly showing who might have gone to court or who might have taken themselves to court. But that on the side, if our colleagues, the commissioners, thought that this court ruling exonerated them, incidentally, it does not. I'm hoping they had time to read the entire, about 23-page judgment. Because while court might be saying, it is okay for you political leaders that this matter passed through the channels it should have, court is saying the Clerk to Parliament should be punished. We are saying, why then would you be punishing the Clerk to Parliament if all was well with these service award issues? Because what did the clerk do? The clerk attended this meeting. The clerk attends commission meetings as secretary to the commission and takes note of decisions taken by the commission, and his role is to implement. He does not take decisions on behalf of the commission. The commission takes decisions and then tells the clerk, go and implement. So now you want to punish the one who implemented. How does that make sense? The clerk did not participate in this decision. The clerk did not even benefit from this service award. But you're saying those that came up with the idea, passed it, and got the money, it is okay. But the Clerk to Parliament, whose role was to implement the decision taken, has got to be punished. It's very problematic. Even a non-lawyer can see that there is a problem. But bottom line is, it does not get the commissioners off the hook. Because if the court that you run to absolve you is saying, okay, we are absolving you, but the clerk should be punished, the clerk is being punished for the money that you agreed to give yourselves and that you eventually got. So it does not take away the question of the service award being problematic. I want to encourage the Speaker of Parliament, Right Honourable Anita Annette Among Magogo, not to be afraid of debate. Because what the censure motion was saying is, let's debate this issue. I don't know why the Speaker is trying to run away from debate. I don't know what she's trying to shield. Of course, also given that she chaired this particular meeting. So I want to encourage her, do not be afraid of debate if what you guys did was right. Especially now that they are saying the clerk should be punished. For what exactly? What wrong did the clerk do? Away from these people who agreed to give themselves money and they got this money. The commissioners may run, but they cannot hide forever regarding this issue. Because as we have said from the word go, it was problematic. These are people who were in office for a few months. And a few months down the road, you're saying, let's sit and award ourselves money. For what? What exactly had you done in a few months' time? What really had you done? And then, of course, for the then LOP, I don't know, it's ironical that government says you have opposed us nicely, so we are now awarding you for opposing us nicely. Some of these things don't make sense. So we are not dropping the ball on this issue. What happened was wrong, and court has actually said that. That's why they're saying the clerk should be punished. And again, people can petty and so on. The bigger issue is the moral question regarding this matter. It was immoral. And so the Speaker of Parliament should not try to shield these people. Because there's many things that happen in that commission that are problematic under the Speaker's watch. No wonder they don't invite some of us to these commission meetings, because they know we shall challenge these things, we shall say no. But they sit there and then said, now the speaker, for example, gave her radio station, Mama Bukedia FM, a contract worth 3.1 billion shillings to do parliament work. But how far does Mama Bukedia FM go? Why was that contract not openly bidded for? Because you have many media houses here which reach far and beyond the entire Uganda, but they sit quietly and they do these things. They sit quietly and then decide that now 591 million shillings is going to buy generators for private homes. Another 523 million is going to buy razor fence and solar lights for the speaker's private home in Bukedia. Can you imagine this nonsense? And committees are struggling with money to go and do business, their work out there. But they keep sitting in these commission meetings quietly, and they pass these very ridiculous things. We did tell you about the over 10.6 billion shillings, which was being put on accounts of staff members of parliament, then they would withdraw and take it to the speaker. No wonder she's putting up all these different things, I don't know, stadium, hospital, and so on, clearly feeding into what she said when she was in Luengo, that it is okay to steal taxpayers' money as long as you share it with the voters. But these things are not public goods. So we are keeping our eye on the speaker and the commission. We want them to do the right thing. When we insist on these things, some people think there's bad blood between, whether it be myself and the Speaker of Parliament. I respect the Speaker of Parliament because of the office that she occupies, but then I'll not agree with her at all when she misappropriates money, when she violates the law as she keeps doing. No. So this corruption that keeps happening in the commission, very quietly, when they have those meetings, very quietly sit, and that's why that small group of commissioners doesn't say no when the speaker says, now I want 3.1 billion shillings given to my radio in Bukedia. Now I need 500 plus million to build a razor fence for me and to buy solar lights for her home in Bukedia, and then generators and all these different things. They will not say no, because she also gives them some through the service awards. So the commission needs to stop operating like a cartel. And that's the concern of members of parliament, those that have signed the motion, and the general public. So when we say these things, it's not just because we are opposition, because even NRM MPs, in fact, majority of those that signed are NRM MPs, it is of concern, and will not keep quiet about these issues. Finally, we'd like to address you on diplomatic issues of our country. Twabiwulira betwala mu kooti ogezaako okusiiga akazigo ku nsonga eno. Tubadde tunoonya omukulu yatwala ensonga eno mu kooti nga twagala okumuencouraginga ateekeyo appeal, naye tafunika, kubanga oba oli awo abamutuma okuteekayo omusango guno tebaagala appeal eteekebweyo. Kati kikulaga nti omusango guno gwayita mu nkutu, buli omu yagutegeerako nga kooti efulumiza ensala yaagwo. Ekyo nno kyewuunyisa. Naye bannaffe bano bwaba nga baagenda mu kooti okugezaako okwenaazaako enziro, ate ne kooti teyabawadde ekyo kye baali baagala, kubanga kooti yavuddeyo n'egamba nti kaakati kalaani wa parliament, clerk to parliament, abonerezebwe ku lwa service award ze baawa ba commissioners. Kaakati clerk wa parliament omubonereza otya ekikolwa ekyakolebwa bwe nga kyali kirungi, kubanga ye atula mu commission meetings n'awandiika minutes. Commission kyesazeewo kyalina okuteeka mu nkola nga clerk. Basalawo kati tutudde wano twegabire ssente, baali bakabeera mu ofiisi myezi bwezi, ne batuula nti kakati koze bulungi emirimu gyaffe twesiime. Myezi bwezi nga mwakatula mu ofiisi. Munange yali leader of opposition nti gavumenti eyagala kusiima kubanga ogiwakanyiza bulungi, ogivuganyiza bulungi. Ebintu bino munange tebikola makulu, ne bwe tunabisiiga akazigo tutya. Kakati kooti gye baddukidde egamba nti clerk abonerezebwe. Kati kikulaga nti waliwo ekikyamu ekyakolebwa. Temuyinza okugamba nti legal issues naki, naye kusingira ddala moral issues nti ebikyamu ebyakolebwa kyobudola ne clerk baagala abonerezebwe. Speaker yawandiise ebbaluwa ng'agamba nti kaakati censure motion genda maaso kubanga kooti esazeewo. Kooti yasalawo ki? Lwaki kooti eyagala clerk abonerezebwe ng'ate abafuna ssente weebali? Kati ffe tugamba nti twagala okudiringa nabo politically. Njagala kubira omulanga Speaker of Parliament, Right Honorable Anita Anet Among Magogo. Tolesa butiitiizi munnange. Ensonga giteeke ku order paper tugiteeseeko. Bwe kiba ng'ekyakolebwa kyali kirungi tukiteeseeko. Kuba kooti egamba clerk abonerezebwe kubanga waliwo bitaatambula bulungi. Lwaki tuyagala tubiteeseeko? Kuba kooti teyagamba nti temubiteesaako nga Parliament. Ekyo si kooti, si kyeyagamba nga kooti. Naye kati ye agezaako kukozesa obukujjukujju okubikkirira abantu bano kubanga bingi ebigenda mu maaso mu komishoni eyo. Abamu gye batatuyita ebikyamu batuula eyo. Speaker neyewa contract yawa radio ye bagiyita Mama Bukedya FM eri eyo Bukedya, contract ya buwumbi 3 milioni 10 okola emirimu gya Parliament. Neneebuuza lwaki tebasaba media houses endala zi radio zi TV ezina frequency etuuka mu ggwanga lyonna kubanga eya Bukedya yo etuuka mu kitundu ekitonotono awo. Lwaki bano abalala nabo temwabayita okuteekayo bidding tulaba ani asinga alina frequency neno okutambuza emirimu gya government naye neewa contract eyo. Ne batuula nti kakati nga speaker neetaaga okuteeka razor fence n'okugula solar lights mu maka ge ag'obwannannyini ag'e Bukedya. Ne baziisa milioni 5 n'okweyongerayo. Ne bayisa n'endala 591 eza generator. Kati bakomishona abo baatula nabo mu bukundi mu kukukuta tebayinza gaana kubanga nabo abawaayoko busaabisa bwali n'obulala. Kati komishoni eno ekyali ku spotlight kubanga ssente empitirivu ezibbibwa mu komishoni eyo. Kyobudola ba speaker agezaako okubikkirira. Ffe tetugenda kusirika ku nsonga z'obubbi, ensonga za corruption ezigenda maaso mu komishoni eno. N'ekirala mwalaba buwumbi bwali 10 mu milioni 600 zaateekebwa ku accounts z'abakozi ba government. Ne bazijjayo ne baziwa speaker n'azikozesa ki? Tuwulira ebintu bingi byakoze eyo. Ewuwe azimbye eddwaliro, azimbye essomero, kisaawe naki. Alinga atuukiriza kyeyayogera bwe yali Erwengo nti ate wali buzibu bw'obba ssente z'omuwa omusolo kasita ozigabanako n'abantu bo. N'ebintu by'ozimbye bibyo ng'omuntu si bya ggwanga. So awo tugenda kulemerawo paka abalowooza nti tujja ekigere ku accelerator tukyalemerako paka. Finally, ensonga y'aba ambassadors